This looks like this is going to drop possibly to 16,520. So that's our next measured move unless we can double bottom somewhere off of 17,005. So let's break it down, everyone. Let's see what's going on. All right. Now, we wicked, yes. We closed the candle lower, yes. But we are right on with these two candle closes here on the 3 days. So we're kind of at 3-day support right now. If we can hold this zone, we can stay above it. There's a chance we can kick it. However, the 3-day is pointing down. But the 22-hour suggesting that we bounce, and we have a nice wick back to the upside. Okay? So let's paint the bullish and the bearish picture here. Let's calm down and just look at exactly what's going on. So we made a new low for sure, 17,282. But that can happen once you make a capitulation wick. You can kind of wick again. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but you can. You know, there's a chance. Now you have resistance here at 21,438. You have resistance right here at 22,991. Now remember I said I did buy a Bitcoin at 982, but I've been saying 100% over and over again that there's a chance you could see 10K, 12K, and you must be open-minded. You can't stick to biases and say, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. You know, this is the first time, remember, I did this recently, and I said this could be the channel. And there's a chance that we bounce now back to the upside, back to the downside, and this is what happens before we break on out. And we do see make a double bottom in like 15.5 or something like that. So you have to be privy for this. So this is what I'm looking at. I mean, this is what we see. So in my mind, I'm expecting a bounce somewhere, possibly, you know, back up into this area. You want to see if Bitcoin can reclaim 19,676. Even 19K is going to be your first hurdle, right? So now you set your like local support or resistance zones. Now we kind of see what's happening. And we defied the divergence that we played off of, came back down. We had heavy resistance at 20,700. And then we bounced so far right here off of 17,375. Right now, we're attempting to make a rising wedge, which is no good, right? And that has a bear flag to the downside, which would take us even lower to about 16,577. Now, this week could end up being the bottom for Bitcoin. And look, right now, it's suggesting that we do go lower. So, again, you know, the trend right now is down. So, if you get into a short right now, I mean, that's the trend. So, this is telling you that there's a likelihood you bottom now or you drop. Now, what you're hoping for is this double bottom. This is what we talk about all the time. So, likelihood we get a drop right now to about 16,355. That's just what looks to be what's going to happen, all right? So just be careful. I'm watching this again now. To stop this, I mean, we'd have to stay above 18,300 right now, and we'd have to get a candle to close in the 4-hour, you know, basically back above 20K. Like, see, like this area, we need to get back above this area here at 18,009. Then we need to get it back above 19,008, and then we need to get back above 20,008. So, like, we have some severe resistance to deal with right now as we speak. And Bitcoin's in a bear flag. A rising wedge about to break to the downside. So not a good look for BTC. And we're struggling right now, for sure. This whole market turmoil, the midterms, a lot of stuff is really throwing us off here. Pretty crazy. All right. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Be safe. Watch out. I don't like to just start going willy-nilly. I just wait for this. Like, I wait for this to kind of settle. You know what I mean? You don't have to force any single trades. This looks like this is going to drop possibly to 16,520. So that's our next measured move unless we can double bottom somewhere off of 17,005. So that's what we're looking at for BTC.